Hello, Amanda. How are you? Just want to say thank you for choosing the Lucky Tarot for your personal reading. We're going to use a love spread here using the original Rider-Waite Tarot deck, and after which we're going to use the Wisdom of the Oracle deck for advice. So I'm going to explain to you how we're going to do this. Pre-shuffled your cards, also meditated and prayed for the spirit and angels to give us guidance. So first we're going to do a 7-card spread to see if how Brendan feels about you and how he sees you. After which we're going to do some clarifiers to find out why did he stop contacting you, and if there is indeed a third-party connection, and possibly when or how he's going to reach out to you again. So sit back and meditate with me here. Spirit and angels, give us messages and answers for Amanda and Brendan, this connection that they both have. Please allow us to see what's going on in the relationship and what will be the outcome of this relationship. First card is for you. Then over here is Brendan. And then this would be the connection that the two of you have. All right. So we have here, I'm going to get the overall energy just so you can see here. You know, the Judgment card with the 5 of Cups in the reverse. I definitely sense you're going to stop crying on spilled milk here, something that didn't work out. Arguments, disappointments, and some form of regret. Maybe you feel as though you didn't do a lot or didn't do the effort for him, why he's acting this way. But you're going to realize sooner or later that this is something that you cannot pin down on yourself, that you cannot blame yourself for, you know? And trust that the universe is working, orchestrating, you know, helping you out behind the curtains more than you think out of your situation. Something big and better is unfolding, you know, but you need to do your part and realize that there is no use crying over spilled milk. But we're going to see how it's going to tie down with the rest of your cards here. I'm going to put that right there. So first card for you, Lovers in the reverse. Second card, 6 of Pentacles in the reverse, and the 4 of Pentacles here. So you could have Gemini in your chart as well, or Brendan could have Gemini in his chart. But with the Lovers here in the reverse, what can I say? You feel as though they're not meeting you in the middle. He's not fulfilling your needs. He's not doing his part in reaching out to you. You feel as though this relationship is falling apart. And you see him as if your soulmate. Like I said, the Lovers, the soulmate card is here. But you both are going through something difficult, adjusting towards each other. Please note that the soulmate card, when it comes up, doesn't talk about how long this person will last in your life. There's no assurance about that because the future is indeed fluid. You co-create the future of this relationship. But with the Lovers here, it's just saying that oftentimes soulmate connections aren't the easiest. But definitely something here will change in you and the other person. Whatever you feel towards Brendan is how they feel about you. But there are circumstances here, some energies exerting in the relationship, could be outside energies, that is causing this sort of fallout at the moment. But that's how you feel. How you see Brendan is the 6 of Pentacles. They someone quite unstable at the moment. Could be regarding their career, something financial, you know, and they're trying to look for something else, something more. They want to level up themselves, you know, because I firmly believe that Brendan, he is a fire sign. You know, he has a strong fire in his chart with a Gemini as well. And so he constantly seeks for adventure, for evolution, to evolve, to grow. And I think that he's on this path right now towards career. And that is what's making this relationship hard for you, for the two of you. He feels this connection, however, where he's at, where the path he's at right now is he needs to focus on his work, his career, his craft. Because he thinks and he feels that he's not yet there to where he plans himself to be. He wants to be able to give more and have more, is what I feel. So, this is what you hope for him to do. The Four of Pentacles in the reverse makes sense. Because up front, it talks about someone who's afraid to take a risk. Someone is very comfortable, not making so much effort. So in the reverse, you hope for him to make more effort, to let loose, let go of whatever he's holding on to that's not allowing you to be together, not allowing him to give the full attention to you. Look at that, how he holds his pentacles. And you hope for him to let go of all that. You hope for him to let go of all his priorities, of all his other things he's putting his energy into, and mostly career and money. That's what I feel like. And you mentioned that he's going out of town for work and job. So that's it. You simply want him to prioritize you and go outside the box where he's in, But right now, he's very focused on that. He wants something more out of his situation because he believes that he deserves that, So let's look at Brandon's energy here. He's the King of Wands in the reverse. This is how he's feeling at the moment. Indeed. See what I mean? He has a very strong fire in his chart. The King of Wands upright talks about someone who's very, very determined, unstoppable. What he puts his mind into, what he wants out of life, he gets it. He gets it done. However long it takes, whatever it takes, he's someone who's very focused. He's also very good with communication. He's very good with words. He's a charmer. The way he approaches the relationship or you is through communication. But be reminded when the King of Wands is in the reverse, if there's something he set his mind into and he no longer wants to work on it, tendencies are he's going to abandon the project. He's going to abandon what he put his energy prior to that because his eyes is onto something else. And because this is a fire person, the energy is so strong, but it doesn't last so long because they would always want something more. They want to keep the fire going in their life. Maybe, just maybe, when you two met online, he has all the attention on you. And therefore, you knowing that they have other priorities, maybe work or job, you kind of feel that they're a bit cold towards you. That's because they have their eyes on something else at the moment. Or Brandon has his eyes on something else, someone else. I'm not quite sure yet because we're going to get other cards here. Okay, so how he sees you is that you want a committed relationship. He knows that you want this, or you could make him feel this way. That you're making him feel like he should commit to you. You're making him feel like he wants to commit and settle down. You could also make him feel like the Four of Wands, like a home, and home feels good. It's where the heart is. He sees you this way. So, Amanda, I guess that Brendan does have feelings for you. He sees you as someone he wants to settle with or could settle with, He feels at home with you. He feels he can rest when you are there, when you communicate. But like I said, there are other things exerting forces in this connection right now, and that is why you're not able to get Brendan's attention. He's onto his money, his career, his goals, personal goals at the moment. So his hope, yeah, look at that. He's so focused on work. Could be he's committed on work right now. You know? So I don't see a third party anywhere here. You asked me if there's a third party just right now. I can sense that no, there's no one else he's talking to at the moment. Rather, he did sort of abandon the way he used to put the effort on you because he wants to work. Focus on his job. And he's not going to let go of this anytime soon, even though that's what you wish or want out of it. You know, I feel that Brendan also expects you to understand that he's tied down on his priorities at the moment. He expects that you show the same kind of diligence in working things out with yourself. Because look, the Lover's card talks about soulmate connection. Indeed, you two are. This is a soulmate connection. You two feel like you've known each other from previous lives. And I agree. The cards don't lie. But then again, be reminded that the choices you make individually is going to affect the reality of the situation. So right now, Brendan feels like he wants to work out on himself, his own path. You see? But he hopes that you would do the same too. Because this person's idea of working things out is stability. He wants something stable. He wants something more elevated, you know? And because, like I said, the King of Wands, he is someone very determined, motivated, always quick to make decisions. So fast, because that's the fire energy. Fast, but doesn't last long. So maybe, just maybe, when he went out of town, he needs to focus on that, on his job. He's committed to his job. And though he feels at home with you, at the moment, he wants to focus on it. You know, he wants to truly put his nose on it. Look at that. He wants to get 2 or more pentacles because he already has the 8. He's working on himself. Alright, so the overall connection is the 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. So yep, if it's on the upright, someone here doesn't want commitment. You know, someone doesn't want attachment. Someone here wants to be single or could be delaying that. But it's in the reverse. So I sense that how this relationship is going to pan out, it's just too early to tell at the moment that they want commitment, though they see that you do deserve commitment from them. I mean, Brendan wants to commit to you. And that's why this person, Brendan, is reconsidering of committing to you. But then this person is not quite ready to do so. You know, that's why there's a shift in mindset. From being single to wanting a commitment. Look at that. But the reason why this person is not going all out to you, Amanda, is because obviously Brendan feels unstable with his finances, with his stability, and that is where his path is at right now. A lot of pentacles here. I cannot emphasize that. That means all of what we want to manifest on earth. Stable job, stable career. Something that he could be proud of for himself. You know, the cards don't lie. And I sense that there's really no third-party situation here, Amanda. And you're going to realize this soon because the Judgment card is here. It's a beautiful card. You're going to wake up to the truth that you know inside of you, that maybe you need to stop crying over the situation because there's really no need to worry at the moment. Things are okay, but there's just some things that Brendan needs to work on about himself. That is why he's putting all that focus here. But there is something changing in him. I sense that. He wants to commit in the future, you know, in the future, because he sees that to you, at you. Whenever he communicates with you, he feels at home. You know, there's love here. And there's deep connection here. But he wants to focus on his job first. So eventually you're going to realize that this is not really a sad situation, even though it's tough at the moment. Because you need to understand, I told you the Lover's card here, it's really a struggle. getting to know your soulmate, you know. You don't understand how strong the emotions are, but you just know that there is deep connection. And oftentimes, it will require your patience. It will require your faith. Faith and faith alone will keep the two of you together if this is truly something and someone you want to abide to. So he does have feelings for you. He stopped contacting you at the moment because he's focusing on his job. See? There's no third party whatsoever. Alright? And I sense that he's really going to reach out to you again. Let's clarify something here. Why is the Lover's card here in the reverse for Amanda? Why is the... Alright, we have a flipper. Yep, definitely you feel like you've been left out in the cold. Alright? But know that this person is not absent in your life. Look at that. Brendan is still there. It's just a period of what the relationship needs to go through, you know? It's a test. What's love, what's relationship if it's not tested, right? So don't panic right away. There's no need to really worry at the moment, okay? This person is just very focused on his work. Why is the Six of Pentacles here in the reverse for Amanda? Why does she see Brendan as someone who's unstable at the moment and focus on something else? Yeah, so Knight of Cups. You could be feeling very emotional. You want to offer your cup of love. You love them. But be careful about the Nine of Cups. Too much of these emotions can just leave you feeling very vulnerable and sensitive whenever they're not able to meet your needs, you know? Because this is a card about giving and receiving, equal share in the relationship. So someone is failing to do their job, you know, mostly communicating and offering the love that you want. So be careful about being caught up in your emotions, and maybe just allow some room for this person to reach out to you. So we have here, yeah, Page of Swords. You could be stalking them, or they could be stalking you as well. Obviously, I understand why, Amanda. It's okay. You want to get information about their whereabouts, about this person's whereabouts. But know that it's just about money, really. They're concerned about their stability, you know? Because I understand you want the truth. Yep. See? See right there. Knight of Wands. King of Wands and Knight of Wands. So, Knight of Wands is very, very determined. You know, the world is a playground for them. They know how to get things done. Brendan knows how to get things done. And right now, he's feeling very, very passionate towards you, but also very passionate towards his job. And I sense that the job has taken over, you know. That's why he needs to go to the distance for that job, going out of town, working on it. Because really, when a fire energy sets his mind into something, then there's no stopping them, you know. Why is the Four of Wands here? Why is the Four of Wands here? Why is the Four of... Alright, Fool card. Wow, 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 wow. I love the Fool card. They feel, you know, this person feels, Brendan feels like they can be their inner child with you. You give them a fresh sense of love and connection. This is what you bring to his life. He can be someone else around you. He could be more at ease with you. And that is something beautiful. You bring about something that he wishes to have in his life. A breather, you know. He can breathe around you. He can relax around you. You make him feel like his home. His heart is at home with you. But like I said, this is just the beginning. This is the Fool card, see, 0. The Fool card doesn't mean he thinks you're a fool. No, that's not how this card means at all. It's more than that. It's about embarking on a new journey. So this relationship is something new to him. Now it makes sense. This is all too new to him because maybe Brendan didn't want commitment. Didn't want commitment before. All right, but now he's trying to change that kind of view. You changed something in him, clearly, you know, and he's changing. But it's all too new for him. That's why it's a period of adjustment, you know. So why is the Eight of Pentacles here for Brandon? What does he hope to do? Star card. See? This is his dream. And this is also your card, Aquarius. So you are his dream. He's going to work on this relationship. It's actually a beautiful, beautiful spread. It's a good news. Star card, a beautiful omen. So stay positive here, Amanda. This is what the card is saying. Stay positive. He's going to work on it really soon. He's going to reach out to you again. I'm actually feeling very, very good about getting this star card here. He really wants to work things out. So just wait and be patient, because this is all too new for Brandon to do this sort of dynamics. He knows he's in the presence of a soulmate. You both mirroring each other here about how you feel. But there's just maybe external influences affecting the relationship. Maybe it's because of job. You know, he's tied down to it. That's what I feel like. So why is the Nine of Pentacles here? Why is the Nine of Pentacles here in the reverse? I hope this is making all sense to you, Amanda. But all I can say is stay positive. This guy, Brendan, has feelings for you. All right, so 10 of Wands here. So, yeah, like I said, everything is so new for him, you know, and he's feeling very imbalanced at the moment. This having you in his life, you know, it's like when you entered in his life, he didn't really know that he was gonna jump into a committed sort of feeling. He's been so drawn into you, but see, he didn't know he was about to jump on this kind of feeling towards you. So this is all too new for him, and he's just about to change from not wanting commitment. Now that you're here, suddenly considering it, you know. But then with the 10 of Wands here, I sense that it's a lot of work. It's going to be a lot of work. And Brendan feels as though there are things that he have to settle with in terms of priorities, that he has his hands full. That's the reason why he can't commit to you all out yet. He has his hands full, you know. And he's not maybe able to see how he's treating you this way. I really sense the Spirit is telling me that, you know, this is just how he truly is. When he's focused into something, he puts all that energy, and he's oblivious to how he's making you feel, you know. He's really oblivious to that. He thinks that everything is okay, you know, because this person, I don't see him talking to other people. He's just really tied down to what is going on with his career at the moment, you know. But he wants to work on the relationship. And you strike something very special in him. Something beautiful that makes him want to commit to you eventually, you know. So stay positive. He's definitely going to reach out to you again. He's definitely going to. He's working on it to communicate with you. But on the right timing. On the right timing, I feel that when things are going to be brighter for him, once maybe he has settled this new job, you know, the job opportunity, because right now he needs to focus on it. He has his hands full, like I said. So reaching out to you can just distract him right now where he's at, but that does not take away how he feels for you. So he's going to really reach out to you again and work on it probably when things are going to get better for him, you know? So have faith and be optimistic at the moment. If this is the energy that's going to pan out for the next few months, then there's no need to worry about that. Everything is just unfolding, is a journey. So enjoy the journey. It's all about getting to know your soulmate. Yes, it's difficult. You could feel that you are left out in the cold. Such is always the case for soulmate here. It's never easy, but it's worth it, you know? It's always worth it. And you're going to realize there's no need to cry over spilled milk. See, the Star card and the Judgment card is here. How beautiful is that? How beautiful is that? So let's get here an advice from the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. What is your advice for Amanda and Brendan? Whoa, 3 cards wanted to come out. Happy, happy, flexible in the reverse, regeneration in upright. Wow, these are beautiful cards. So there is a promise to be happy for you, Amanda, or you need to be happy because happiness attracts itself. You know, you need to enjoy the pace, enjoy where this is going. So many positive cards right now. Flexible, of course. There's a protection message that comes with this. Maybe, just maybe, Brendan is your soulmate. You feel this intense connection, but deep down, there are things you cannot accept about him. Mostly about how he sort of ghosts you or abandons the connection because he's busy, something like that. But be flexible. He might not just be your type, but he's something or someone special. And it's going to unfold to you once you let go of your fixed mindset and standard about people and connections and loved ones. No, it's not. It doesn't mean compromise. Yes, it can be a happy compromise, that was saying. Happy compromise. But know that all your needs will eventually be met. No, you're not compromising to taking anything less. I'm not saying that. But make a happy compromise and learn to be more flexible about your expectations, you know? Regeneration, this is like the best card. You know, this is about working things out, bringing things to life, fixing the relationship, reconciliation. So I'm going to read all that to you here because there's something very, very important that the Oracle wants you to know. I'll read the regeneration first for you. So it says here, rebirth, second chances, new opportunities, like I told you. Stay positive, Amanda. It says here, the world is based on connections and relationships. No matter what loss has occurred in the past or even now, death and endings are only illusions. There is life after death, love after loss, and in this moment, you are radiating the regenerative life force energy that makes you irresistible to love in all forms. Now is the time when you will see evidence of this new emergence. Can you feel it? Love is rising up to greet you. Indeed, I really sense that you are irresistible because you make him feel this way. He can be himself around you. He feels at home. You spark the inner child in this person's life, you know. Let's look at flexible here in the reverse. So, says here, there's just a protection message. When you or someone else becomes too rigid, you lose the access to growth and untapped potential and find yourself in an us versus them scenario. Loosen up, open your mind and heart, and see if a more flexible approach feels better. Could you find a way to bring about a result that is mutually beneficial? Meet in the middle. Spirit makes a greater mediator. Indeed. Meet in the middle. Be more flexible. This goes for the two of you as well. Learn to adjust to each other's time and schedule. When to see each other, when to not see each other. Remember that it's all about give and take. Give and take. So happy, happy. I'll read that one to you. These are such good cards, you know? Really good cards. So happy, happy says... I lost the page here. Happy, happy, joy and contentment, a sense of fulfillment, a feeling that all is well. Indeed, you need to feel all is well here. There are moments in relationship when you just feel good about whom you're with and you know that your heart is wide open. The grass is greenest right where you stand. Be grateful and delight in your relationship. And if you're seeking one, be happy now. Happiness attracts more of itself, like bees to honey, you know? It says here, you just feel good about whom you're with and you know that your heart is wide open to befriend, to love, and to care for another without wanting anything in return. This is the kind of happy that you just want to share. Indeed. Be happy and share that happiness right now. Learn to be flexible about your expectations about this person and his other priorities. And even though you feel lost and you feel like he doesn't show his affections or love for you, know that there will be other timing, better timing. That is what also the Star card is saying. There are other timing. Love is here. Love will be regenerated as long as you keep manifesting this. Don't lose your patience. You know, don't cry over something that's not yet done. So I'm sorry, I forgot to check the time there. It's already 30 minutes, but yeah. Stay positive here, Amanda. All right? He will definitely reach out to you again in proper time. So that is your personal reading. I hope you enjoyed that. If you have any more questions, just email me. And I thank you for your support on my channel, The Lucky Tarot. And I hope things will work out for you and Brendan. I wish you healing, love, and light.